the fall of 2022, amidst the Russian-Ukraine war, a lone Ukrainian soldier was cautiously navigating a desolate battlefield when he stumbled upon something no one expected. Hidden amidst the debris was a mysterious drone. He then approached the wreckage, expecting it to be some kind of Russian weapon. However, when he looked at the remnants closely, what looked like a Russian drone turned out to be something else entirely. The soldier reported the case back at base, and an investigation was carried out which revealed an unsettling truth. The tail markings and design looked exactly like an Iranian Shahed 136 drone. What was an Iranian drone doing in the hands of the Russian military? And how would this revelation change the direction of the war? The Shahed 136, developed by Shahed Aviation Industries, is an Iranian loitering drone crafted for targeting stationary ground-based military aircraft. It is designed in such a way that the Russian army can use it to attack ground threats from a safe distance. While the exact details surrounding the weapon have been kept under wraps, there are some aspects of the drone that are publicly known. For instance, it has a distinctive cropped delta wing shape, and it measures around 11.4 feet in length and 8.2 feet in width. Also, the drone has a total weight of 440 pounds. At the core of the Shahed 136 lies a high-explosive fragmentation warhead, weighing up to 110 pounds, giving the drone a potency surpassing that of a standard 155mm artillery shell. One really impressive feature of the Shahed 136 is its portability. The entire unit can be mounted on the back of various military trucks, making it easy for them to be deployed in any location. Capable of being launched in groups of up to 5 from a specialized rack, the Shahed 136 takes flight with the air of rocket propulsion ascending at a slight upward angle. Upon reaching the required altitude, the rocket is discarded and the drone seamlessly transitions to its conventional piston engines, which is most likely a reverse-engineered German Limbach L550E. Though not entirely confirmed, sources estimate the drone's range to be around 600 to 1,600 miles, which means it can be deployed from fairly long distances. Since the drone was released in the late 2010s, it has been used by Iran to carry out several missions. For instance, it was used in the 2019 attack on Saudi oil plants located in Abqaiq and Quraysh. Over the years, it has also been used in other minor conflicts. However, no one expected the Shahed 136 would find its way into the heart of one of the most significant war zones of our time. On September 13, 2022, photographs of the remains of what looked like a Shahed 136 drone were taken. What puzzled most people was the fact that the paint color used on the drone matched Russian munitions, rather than that of the Iranians. Also, instead of Shahed, Iran 2 was written on the drones. Before long, it was publicly known that hundreds of Iranian-designed drones were exported to Russia and renamed for Russian military use. Months prior to confirming their use by the Russian military, both United States intelligence sources and Ukrainian officials claimed that Iran had supplied Russia with drones. However, Iran repeatedly rejected these accusations, claiming that the nation had no interest in involving itself in the conflict. During an arms show months after rejecting claims by the US and Ukraine, the commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, General Hossein Salami, stated that some of the world's largest powers had purchased some of their military equipment. On what was reported as their first use in the war, according to Rodion Kulyan, the Ukrainian artillery commander of the 92nd Brigade, the Russian army deployed Shahed 135 drones, which destroyed up to 4 howitzers and 2 BTRs during the Kharkiv counteroffensive. 10 days later, the Russian army used the drones in Odessa, where videos of their flight and subsequent impact were uploaded to social media. Further videos show extensive use of the drone around other cities, like Dnipro, and striking barracks hosting soldiers from the 72nd Mechanized Brigade in Bielsk Cirkva. If you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more military content. Attacks with the drone continued throughout the fall of 2022. With a reported cost of about $20,000, the cost-benefit of using these drones in strikes compared to the defending air defense systems employed against them, such as the multi-million-dollar SAM systems, leave the defending side at a huge financial loss. And if that wasn't already bad enough, fallen loitering munitions like the Iran 2, taken down after reaching cities, can lead to large-scale collateral damage from fallen wreckage. During the peak of drone strikes in the southern and eastern parts of Ukraine, the Ukrainian military and UK-based research group Conflict Armament Research conducted a study of an unexploded Shahed 136 drone from the Kharkiv border. The investigation, published in February 2023, revealed that the Russian military extensively employed kamikaze drones and had undergone several modifications. One of the investigators who examined the warhead stated that there had been a lot of speculation that these explosives were very crude, cheap, and simple. However, after closely looking at the warhead, it is clear that a lot of thought has been put into ensuring that it can inflict as much damage as possible to anything in its blast area. According to the investigation, the warheads used in the drones were modified with layers of small metal particles that scatter across a wide radius upon contact. This explains why the fall 2022 drone assaults carried out in Ukraine's energy infrastructure were incredibly successful. Moreover, the team of researchers stated that in addition to the fragments, up to 18 smaller charges are placed around the warhead's diameter. Upon detonation, these charges melt through the armor, creating a 360-degree explosive impact. Examination of several other drones that were shot down and crashed revealed that various Western and Chinese components were used in their construction. Some electronics used in the drones are composed of a Texas-made processor, a Polish-made fuel pump, and a voltage converter from China. Somehow, Iran managed to bypass sanctions and acquire vital components to develop its drones that are not readily available to the general market. To counter the immense threats posed by these modified drones, the Ukrainian army initiated 3 measures. After finding out that the drones used by the Russian army came from Iran, Ukraine moved to reduce its ties to the nation. The U.S. State Department has also accused Iran of violating the United Nations Security Council Resolution 2231 by supplying drones to Russia, with similar actions taken by France and the United Kingdom. Even with these, Ukraine still needs to find a way to effectively counter those drones. To do that, the nation has invested millions of dollars in developing air defense systems that can reach an impressive 85% inception rate against Russia's munitions. In addition to their impressive capabilities, the Garand-2 drone's low profile and speed make it difficult for MiG-29 radar to detect, giving the drone a tactical advantage. However, one disadvantage is that the drone is pretty loud. Ukrainian soldiers have reportedly been able to hear the drones from several miles away, rendering them susceptible to small arms fire. And despite that, their use has also raised concerns that drones may also be used to test the effectiveness of defenses before launching more significant missile attacks, exposing potential vulnerabilities. Sometime in 2022, Russia suddenly paused the use of the Garand-2 drone, likely due to the depletion of their previous stock. However, they soon resumed drone strikes with renewed intensity. On February 10, 2023, a drone strike hit critical infrastructure in Kharkiv, the second largest city in Ukraine. Against the backdrop of these strikes, the analysis of the modified drone's capabilities came to light. Interestingly, this revelation also coincided with the news that Moscow is establishing a factory to produce Garand-2 drones in Russia. The factory is projected to supply the Russian army with at least 6,000 drones in the coming years, fueled by a reported $1 billion deal between Russia and Iran. In addition to that, the two nations are reportedly collaborating on developing a new, more powerful engine to enhance the drone's range and speed. Iran has denied any ties to the factory being built by Russia. However, tension remains high with Iran accusing Western superpowers of spreading misinformation about the ties to Russia. But while there's still a lot of speculation going around, one thing is certain: the Shahed 136 is a formidable weapon that has proven its destructive prowess over the years. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we post amazing videos like this.